You know, a lot of times in this industry we talk about making a sign, permitting a sign, and installing a sign, but we don't necessarily think about transporting a sign so much. Sometimes that's just as critical part. This particular project here is on its way to Wisconsin from Orlando. These guys are going to team drive. They're going to do it in 2 days, so it's going to be up in Wisconsin by tomorrow. But we got to be real careful when we strap this thing down, how we put it on the vehicle, how it gets mounted up there, how it gets strapped down so that we don't damage the sign and that it gets there safely, and that the truck driver, he kind of has a lot to say about it too when we load it, according to how he wants it done, and then we work together and get it down so it's the best flow for the vehicle and it gets up there on time and safe.
So all the pieces and parts for the Amazon job have been packed up and ready for shipment. I'm just concerned about making sure everything's secure on the trailer. What we're going to do, we're going to secure this to the pallet and then let the truck drivers strap the pallet down. So we've had stuff go out before, and apparently somewhere along the way the driver decided to secure the load a little more and really cranks down on it. And when you crank a strap down on aluminum and acrylic, it kind of bends stuff, and we don't want to mess up any of our letters or sign faces.
We've had them leave here, drive to the end of the street where you make a right-hand turn to get out of the complex, and we've watched them get out of the truck and literally hang down and pull down on it and bend the top of the cabinet.
Don't get run over.
Get ran over.
We get this loaded before it rains. We want to basically sit it down here. Let's get it to the end anyway. All right, I'm good. You good? Yep. It's not too bad today, as long as we beat the rain in. Yeah, I don't like it when things get slippery, so hopefully we get it up here before it starts raining. I guess we got enough to put them all straight on here, huh? If we just got 2 more pallets. Everything was going great at the start. The weather was holding. The first 2 pieces went up on the truck with no problem. I think we're good. Yeah, why don't we get that strapped to the pallet before we lift it up on here? Because I don't want to put them big straps over our aluminum plastic letters and crank them down. I'd rather strap those to the pallet with small straps, then we'll use big straps to strap the pallet to the truck.
All right.
But I don't want to put them big straps on that thing and crank them down and bend the shit out of our letters.
Hey, Rick wants us to strap everything down to these pallets. We don't have enough straps.
All right, well, I'll look around and see if we have them. Otherwise, they're all at the other shop.
Well, get some rope then. But
I got
to
2 of
attach
them.
them to the pallet is what I'm talking about.
For sure.
So we've always had a ton of straps. But this week we started moving stuff over to the new shop. And I bet the straps are either laying in the back of the moving truck or sitting on the shop over there on the floor somewhere.
Believe me, all the straps are at the other shop. And I bitched at Pete on Friday, both the trips that he went over there, none came back. You know, it's getting more difficult every day.
Steve gets pretty wound up when things are where they're supposed to be. This could be fun to watch.
These are the only 2 I have. Everything is at the other shop.
We got maybe 24 feet left. You got a tape measure? Can you grab one? There you go. So that's the first time I've asked for a tape measure, because I'm really concerned about this stuff fitting on the truck here.
Got about 24 feet.
10-foot pallets?
12s. Our letters are 6 foot tall.
We write pretty damn close then. I need a tape measure. That's the second time I've asked for a tape measure.
Hey, Rick, can you turn that one?
Huh? That's what I was thinking. That's why I wanted to measure.
Turn it this way?
Right, but I wanted to measure it before I did that.
Okay, I know this is 8.
This is 120 inches long. Anything over
so
102 is overweight.
That's what I'm saying. I wanted, so. Can I get a tape measure? That's the 3rd time.
Hey, Rick.
Huh?
You're at 3 feet.
Yeah, well, can I get a tape measure, or is that possible? That's the 4th time I've asked for a tape measure. If somebody doesn't bring me a tape measure, I'm about to lose my shit.
We're gonna need a more strap, Marty.
Oh, there isn't any more straps.
Oh.
Period. There ain't nothing.
I got one up in my work area.
Yeah, everything is at the other shop. This is all I have.
Finally, Derek got me a tape measure. And we got 2 12-foot pallets left. And I was right. We're short. We need a foot. We need a foot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's push it.
I came to steal some straps. I came to get straps. I'll take whatever you got.
You need them for out there.
Yeah, I need to tie down this Amazon load. Yeah, these will work.
Ready? Now we got room. They'll be tarped over top of them, but I don't want them bouncing around on the pallet. But I know if he puts that big strap and stops somewhere in Tennessee to crank it down, and he might crush our letters. Somebody's gonna have to help Ron get back up off the ground. Important safety tip. Never push a heavy cart with an expensive sign to the edge of a ramp, unsecured, and walk away. You're coming. Luckily, our cameraman was there to stop a catastrophe. Thank you, Tom. Save the letters. Remember, we could hire more guys. It takes a while to make a sign. Everybody thinks about building them and installing them, but you got to think about traveling across the country with them too. We got like 5 states to go across with these, so we got to make sure they're loaded right. There you go. We're good. Good. One more pallet and a couple little boxes.
And if you want to, we got to do it now. Okay.
Then I looked up and saw this rhino horn sticking out of the back of the last pallet. Does that only stick off to one side? And I think this is going to be a problem. We might be able to tuck it around here. Might have to pull it up and then push the pallet forward. Come on with it. Yeah, we might have to push it by hand once you get it up here.
Ready, Ron?
Come on, Ron, take it slow. You got a good 1.5 feet over here. Keep coming.
Touchdown.
Are we okay on the back?
It's not going to fly hanging off the back of the trailer.
Yeah, well, let's see what he says.
Hey, el DOT no va a buscar esto. Esto no es bueno. No way it's going to work.
All right.
So the Smile hung about 4 feet off the back of the truck. So this looked like I was going to have to unload the entire pallet and move the Smile towards the front. And this is going to be a huge pain in the ass.
Hey, how about this? Hey, Steve, hold up.
Okay?
Move that over, put this one next to it.
Yeah, that'll work.
And slide everything up. All right, do over. All right, we'll put this one next to this here. And then slide everything else up. That's better.
There we go.
Now we got room. And this will help hold that one up. I think this is going to work, but it really sucks dragging these heavy pallets around the back of this truck. Tell me when we're on.
Yep. All right.
All right. Yeah, that'll help support that big cabinet a lot better. I didn't want to lay it down because then it makes it harder on the job site for them to get it off the truck.
We no longer have this piece hanging off the back of the trailer, which the driver told us was DOT said no, nothing hanging off the trailer.
All right, we're good.
But once he puts these straps on here, looks like he's got 3 or 4 on there. That crate will go nowhere. It'll be fastened tight to the trailer. Hey, Robert. Can you watch his tightening? Okay. So got to check it on the face.
These guys are drivers, they're not sign builders, so they have no idea sometimes what the hell they're packing. You've got to be very careful when you're tightening these straps down because the aluminum signs can bend and the faces can crack under too much stress.
You look a little worried.
It's going real good, as long as Robert stays on them so they don't over tighten it. But these straps will keep the load from sliding side to side. Just ratchet them so they don't move.
That block, we got to leave that in there. The tarp bend the end of that eyebrow. It's got to stay in. Something has to be in there. These freaking guys got to keep pushing it. What if we tape it? This is all getting tarped.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it, yeah.
Because that end will bend. Just from the weight of the tarp and everything, you can deflect that end. These guys have no idea what they're dealing with.
Wait, what's gonna go wrong?
To make sure they don't crush it. God help them if they do. Steve would get really animated really quick. That's it. Because this one is Open. That's it.
Keep going over one.
Yeah. Keep it up. You're gonna crack the sign. No tighter. You're gonna blow the face out. It can't go any tighter. Throw a tarp over it and drive.
No, I really don't think these guys have any concept of what they're dealing with.
Because they're not understanding why we can't tighten the out of it.
Now that the load is strapped to the truck, we'll be putting a tarp over the entire truck load. One, for protection. Two, I did not need to cover this with plywood because the tarp, being as thick as it is, totally protected from the rain, from the wind, from the stones, from the dirt. This is a designated truck, so I know it's leaving here and going straight to Wisconsin. On other trucks, I would have to cube everything in with plywood because they may take it off of this truck and put it on another truck at the depot and then continue on driving. We don't do that anymore. We use a designated truck that goes straight from here, straight to there, so that our product is not damaged. We've had 2 or 3 cabinets crushed because the plywood's come off, or it got loaded the wrong way, or got a spike through the bottom of the cabinet.
So the next time we see this sign, it's going to be going on a giant distribution facility for Amazon in Oak Creek, Wisconsin. Thank you for watching our Media One Wrap This YouTube channel. If you enjoy what you're seeing, please hit subscribe.